So, Lashana, we are here to talk about you playing the Rita Marley.
Yeah.
All caps on the.
Reggae is a people music. People coming together.
Ooh, yeah.
At what point will you ever get over it? Because you've mentioned before your reaction to knowing that you got the role was just saying the word mad about 5 times.
7. I don't know if I ever will, to be honest. And I don't think I ever should. It's a massive deal. And it's, you know, momentous for me personally, and being Jamaican, for my family, for the whole of Jamaica, for playing a legend, for playing an artist, for There's so many things.
Sometimes the messenger has to become the message.
You have to sing like her.
Have to.
You have to walk like her.
Yeah.
You have to get the bangles and the headdress right. It's like,
The
and
bangles.
she's on set sometimes, and they're producers of the film. What does that add to your process?
Not pressure. No. It was really beautiful, actually, because I got to sit with Mrs. Marley in her home, sat on the floor, crossed my legs, and was just like, just tell me anything you want. You know I have many questions in my notebook right there, but I'm not going to take it out because I just feel like there's something energetically that you're going to give me. And that was what I needed to, like, it was my gateway into her. With Sedella, Ziggy, and then her being on set as well, it wasn't pressure, actually. It felt very encouraging. It felt really nice and warm because it's a family. The family's there, you know, putting all of your nerves at bay. Whenever I was like, that was a terrible take, don't know why I did that. Why did I look like that? That's really strange. Kingsley, was that terrible? I'd look over at Ziggy and he'd be like, I'd be like, okay, well, Bob Marley's son said I did all right. So I'm just going to be cool with it.
Still, I'd ask him to not be in your eye line. just on the off chance.
Could you just, yeah.
I love you, I respect you, but
just,
for my nerves.
yeah.
These songs of freedom is all I ever have. Redemption songs.
When you write that?
All my life.
What about the singing in particular? Were they the biggest goosebump moments?
With time,
Because for me, that would be it.
and I hope this time is gonna last.
Background singing, being on stage, I'd just be like, yeah, this is happening.
Okay, I'm here.
Out of body experience.
Yeah, a little bit. There was a day, maybe 3 days in a row, when we shot different shows from the European tour, like on the trot.
Copenhagen.
Literally, Berlin. It was like, we would do, so just set, cut. Okay, next costume, right, next head wrap, cool. Yeah, all right, cool. Exodus, okay, yep, stop, next costume, next makeup change. It was literally like a conveyor belt of looks, which was brilliant. Stressful for everybody else. I found it really fun.
The historical continuity person going,
How did my notes, blah, forget it.
just sing.
Just sing and pray.
That definitely never happened. She's the kind of person that if I was playing, I'd be a bit annoyed that I had to become myself at the end of the day.
So disappointing, isn't it, to return to that?
Oh, it's me brushing my teeth. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'll have to live with that.
You really got to tap in, though. You got to tap in and be like, I got to adopt some of that.
Be more Rita.
Just be more Rita, and you'll be all right.
But you've told me before when you got the No Time to Die gig, the first person you told was your mum. Has to have been the same deal here.
You know I couldn't get away with just not telling her. That would have been injustice on her part.
If you didn't tell her first, there would have been such a stinky Christmas that year. Like a really bad one.
April Fools.
No, but genuinely, that must have been a thrill to tell her.
It really was.
Yeah.
It really was. She's so proud, man. Like, to have been able to have,
In trouble?
you know, those 2 seconds in Jamaica with her accent
Constantly.
in No Time to Die.
Need I ride?
And then come to this and be playing. Put that to the side. Now I'm going to be playing one of the queens of Jamaica. Mad. Really emotional moment for her.
What other moments in your career have the same goosebump effect? There must have been a few on No Time to Die. Maybe being in that glider.
You ever flown one of these things before?
Nope.
Or for me, you pulling down the shades like this.
Oh my gosh.
Need a ride?
I would have just goosebumped everywhere, not a phrase, but I would have just goosebumped all over the place.
Oh my gosh. It was, you know what? When I auditioned for No Time to Die, I just thought it was like, there was a cool role. They wouldn't tell me what it was. I didn't know her name. I
wish it said in the script, a cool role.
A cool role. Don't worry, you'll get it in a few weeks. Yeah. And then when they said, oh yeah, by the way, so she's 007, I was like, skirt.
Report 007. Thank you. 007?
Just go back a second.
That must bother you.
Doesn't make any sense. That was a crazy time for me. I mean, a big reason to celebrate. It's huge. It was just, it felt like little old me, you know. Little old me, just here like, in charge.
Yeah. I think with the Cuba sequence and shot obviously in Pinewood.
Yeah, half Pinewood and then the rest in Jamaica. Mad. Exactly. And then you've got to stay calm the entire time and be like, not phased, just at work.
NBD. Not a problem.
Enter.
What about on the set of Matilda? Surely when you're seeing Emma Thompson in the mega boots.
Oh my gosh.
Stomping.
That high.
What a repellent parade of imps and hobgoblins chitter-chattering away.
That was crazy.
With children freaking out. You can't tell whether they're acting or just genuinely freaking out.
I know. Gosh, she was so committed in that.
Goosebumps or fear?
A mixture of both.
Great.
A mixture between and like maybe weeing yourself just a little bit. Which is like a great combination.
That's Emma Thompson's secret sauce. That's just the way she likes it.
I think she knows that as well, just a little bit.
I seem to recall informing you that this particular snot ball was evil incarnate, did I not?
No, Miss Trunchbull, Matilda is
Did
not...
you just say no, Jenny? To me?
It was great. The kids were amazing. They weren't terrified, but I think they were happy to be terrified.
Yes.
Kids love that dark kind of like weird humor thing. It gets them somehow. And seeing her in the boots and seeing the teeth.
We are not here to encourage or nurture.
And like the prosthetics and the frown and everything. I think, yeah, if Emma was mean, which she's not, it would have been a really great thing to just chase them around in those boots.
What's happened to Nanny McPhee?
Exactly.
Everything's gone wrong.
Come on! No wormwood will be dealt with in due course, as will the rest of the maggots.
Are there particular scenes in your career that you've been most nervous about, where you've gone, okay, I need to nail this one, and if I don't get that right, we're in trouble?
Of course, playing Rita Marley is like...
Few of them.
I can't get that wrong. And I really care about my culture. And I always mention me being from a Jamaican background. I wanted the whole of Jamaica to be like in complete, you know, jubilation, you know, and celebration of this woman and my portrayal of her. If I thought that maybe there was a possibility that I could get it seriously, seriously wrong, then I would have just been like, not for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, no. I would have had to bow out gracefully. But actually, speaking of Matilda, I didn't want to, initially I was like, I don't know if I should take this role.
The singing factor, no matter how good you are or think you might be, when you actually get in front of a camera and start singing, right?
Live. When I grow up. They said, oh, by the way, it's going to be live singing.
I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown-up.
And I thought...
What, 2 days before they went roll camera?
Literally, we did all these lessons and did all the pre-records. And then he said, we're going to do pre-record. You're going to listen and sing to some, but then also some will be live. And I thought, My House is such a legendary, iconic song now. I do not want the world to look at this and think I've failed it. I have to nail it.
For this is my house. This is my house. 'Tisn't much, but it is enough for me.
So between Rita Marley and Miss Honey, a little bit wee.
A little bit away.
Just a tiny bit.
That's the acting secret. Remember that, guys. What about mementos you've taken home? What have you managed to?
For Rita Marley, I took her Star of David necklace.
If you hadn't,
yeah,
we would have had to have had a word with somebody to make sure that you had at least a copy of it.
I know. I'm glad that I didn't forget that one. In fact, our costume designer, Anna Shepherd, she gave it to me. She's like, just take this, you should have it. And I was like, you're right, I'm going to take it. I was given my...
Good save.
Given and stole my machete from the Woman King.
No men but the eunuchs are allowed in the palace after dark. Beyond this wall, this is the palace of women.
I have it in a box.
Above your fireplace.
Above my fireplace.
Just to say...
With the other machetes. With the other ones from multiple characters from my
Don't mess
history.
with me.
Miss Honey in the second Matilda. To protect herself from the children.
My house.
My house.
My house. My rules. Final thought. What is your best or most memorable fan interaction where people have run up to you and basically freaked out? I imagine a few Marvel fans have maybe weed themselves as well.
Yes. Airports are always great. Airport toilets. Airport toilets, when you're minding your business and washing your hands and someone's like, sometimes they don't say anything. It's just kind of like, and you just have to be like, thank you. Like, I know I feel what you're trying to say and I'm so grateful. I won't touch you because I need to wash my hands. I don't want you to be Jamesy.
Or when they call you by the character name and you go,
it's not my name.
Fiction.
Yeah, I have had that from across the street. Know me! I've had.
What's your name?
Norman. Yours?
James. Call me James.
And I've genuinely been like, who's that? I'm not. Oh.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, that universe isn't real, but cool. Fiction. Fiction, we're learning.
Yeah.
Lashana, I could genuinely talk to you for another 3 hours, but you have a life and I like to pretend I do too, so thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to keep up to date. You can listen to my Radio 1 movies and TV podcast, Screen Time, on BBC Sounds. And you can find these interviews in full on BBC iPlayer by searching Movies with Ali Plumb.